Hey everyone, whether you're new to RVing or a seasoned veteran, keeping your camper smelling fresh and not like yesterday's lunch should be your top priority. In this episode of RV Essentials, we're going to be going over the equipment you may need to handle your wastewater. Let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to look at is the thing that's most important, and that's gloves. Gloves can be helpful because they keep everything clean and sanitary while you're handling anything to do with your wastewater on your RV. We normally use nitrile gloves. Nitrile gloves can be found at any of your local stores like Walmart or even online like Amazon, and they're fairly cheap for what you need. Next up on our list is a sewer hose. Sewer hoses are the most important thing when you're handling wastewater coming out of your RV. We use the Valterra Silverback sewer hose system. You can find them on Amazon for about 50 bucks, and it comes with a whole kit including the 90-degree elbow. Next up is the clear holding tank flush and rinser. We use the Valterra Hydro Flush, which can be found online for about $20. Although wastewater is the last thing you want to see, having that clear Hydro Flush adapter is key to making sure everything is coming out of your tank like it's supposed to. The Hydro Flush adapter is also intended to connect a garden hose so you can clean your tanks out from the outside of your RV. And number 4 of what you're going to need is a clear sewer hose elbow. This sewer hose elbow connects to the end of your sewer hose and goes directly into the fitting at the campsite, which is perfect because it's threaded for a secure connection at your campsite. The Valterra Easy Coupler elbow is about $17 online on Amazon, or you can find them at any other camping website or in stores. And before we get into the extra gear, there's one last thing that you're going to need to keep all of this stuff contained, and that is a sealable container. The last thing you want to do is have any of those leaky fluids that are left in your hoses or your equipment leaking out inside of your compartments on your camper. So we just use a regular Rubbermaid container that has a lid that locks and seals, and it keeps everything fresh. Now it's time for the extras. We have 3 on our list that we think are must-have. The first one is the Sidewinder by Camco. The Sidewinder is perfect because it extends up to 15 feet, and you can put your sewer hose on top of it with an angled decline to make sure all the liquids in your hose are not sitting in your hoses, and they are draining into the campsite connection. You can find a Sidewinder or similar versions online or at any camping store, and they roughly run about $30. Number 2 is a tank wand. One of the most important things that you want is to keep your sensors in your holding tanks clean. And the last thing you want is to have dirty sensors that are not giving you a right reading, or to have a poop pyramid. We use a Camco tank wand, and there's a variety of makes and models that you can get online or at your local store, but it is very easy. It hooks up to a garden hose, you stick it down into your toilet, and you can spray inside your tank to get any debris that's sitting on the walls, and it flushes right out once you're complete. You can find a variety of tank wands online, and they roughly run anywhere from $14 to $35. And the last thing for extras is tank treatment pods. We've tried a variety of different pods in our camper so far, and the ones that we like the most are the Camco TST Pro, as well as the PortaPack. The Camco TST Pro liquefies, deodorizes, and cleans using a breakthrough enzyme formula. And for a cheaper version, you can get the PortaPack by Walex. It basically does the same thing. As long as you're using some type of water treatment to put in your holding tanks to break down all the solids into liquids so you have an easy way of flushing everything out, that's all that matters. It doesn't really matter what you go with. Wastewater treatment pods range in price, but you can find the prices online. The TST Pro is on average about $25 for a pack of 10, whereas the PortaPack ranges about $8 a pack for a pack of 10. That's it for this episode of RV Essentials when it comes to handling your wastewater in your RV. If you liked our video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We hope these episodes help you out on your RV adventures. Thanks for watching. See you soon.